right, so we're here with Dave and Brune and his 7-month-old Malinois? 8-month-old Malinois. So we are going to be working on general control. I mean, he's a Malinois. He has an excited brain. He's busy being busy. So we're going to get some structure and we want some respect in our space. And Dave is using a pinch collar, but the pinch collar is closing all the way to where, do you slide that over his head?
Yeah.
Okay, so that's why it's not effective like you want it to be. So if you slide it over his head, then what'll happen is that when you go and he takes all the tension out, it comes together like that and it's still way too big and it's non-effective. Okay. So you want it to actually, we want to take some links out. So just for the sake of today right now, I want to go ahead and just use this collar if it's all right. And then we will make any adjustments with yours that need to be made. I'm going to invite him into my space. Come on. Come on, Brune. Easy. How you doing, buddy? I don't care if he jumps on me right now. Okay. It's all right with you. I'll fix all this here in a minute. Off. Hey. He says, I'm busy being a Mal. I'm not going to let him be rude. So if he's rude, I'm going to disagree with that. If I was a dog, I'd bite him. Is it all right with you if I give a correction if I need to? I'm going to just unhook that so this makes this come apart. Are you okay if I disagree with disrespect in my space or jumping?
Yes.
Okay. So now the pinch collar I have on him, notice that we put it high behind his ears, and I can even bring it up a little higher on his neck. So if he comes up, I'm going to bring it up a little higher on his neck. So therefore now when I actually give a leash correction, if I was going to, then I can actually disagree with the obnoxiousness or so now I can set the end of the line, and he'll start to respect the end of the line, as opposed to just pulling into it. If you're interested in more videos to help you train your dog, then please like, subscribe, and share, and you will be notified when new videos are available. If he's gonna be a house dog, a pet, you want to invite him into all areas of your life. You want him to be calm and respectful in your space. And we want to be able to invite him into any area of your life. So therefore he needs to have a more calm brain so he's more manageable. When you have a sport dog, if you were to be competing in Schutzen or the sport ring or search and rescue or whatever it might be, you're actually building drive in those elements, which is going to create more in the brain. And when it's done correctly, I mean, it's absolutely structured and it's disciplined and it's amazing, but it's still a different mindset. But because you're not quite sure what we're going to do, everything what we're going to do is work at getting him more calm in his brain and more manageable. So as you discover how you want to live with him, you can make those adjustments later. Because even if we're doing this and we're going to just create rules, boundaries, and discipline with him and a calm brain, if you decided you want to do the sport later, you're just going to start building drive. We're not going to limit him by doing this first. Okay?
So it all pretty much just starts with obedience.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Absolutely. Well, and this is the thing though, I just want him to respect the end of the leash. Okay. So that's why I'm popping him back if he goes to pull. Okay. Even in the sport, it's all about obedience, but there's a difference between doing obedience where his brain is engaged and he's in drive, or if we're doing obedience and we're looking for a more calm, settled mindset. A service dog is a dog that follows, extremely obedient, but a very calm, settled mindset. If you're walking a dog in the sport, I did Schutzen, so my dogs were trained in German. When I told them to foos, they would immediately lock on, they would not take their eyes off me, and their brain was engaged. Ears forward, right turn, left turn, figure 8. The dog is like loading and waiting, but he's following and his brain is engaged. You're gonna be limited to the amount of time you can do that, as opposed to what we're gonna do, which is a loose leash walk. You can walk him for hours because his brain is not engaged. His brain is actually relaxed. So a loose leash walk is completely different than what like a formal heel or foos or sport dog when the brain is engaged. And they're both amazing. And it just depends on what you're gonna be doing with your dog on what you're gonna wanna do. But you cannot foos or heel when the brain is engaged a dog for an hour. Dogs wear out mentally faster than they wear out physically, and it's going to wane and it's going to lose its effectiveness. You're going to be, depending on your dog and their drive and their natural ability, you're going to limit how long you're going to ask them to have that activity or keep their brain engaged. For today's rough recap, make sure that when your dog is on leash, not only is he respectful in your space, but he's also respectful to the end of the leash at all times. You don't want him pulling you or lunging or things like that. Also, make sure that when you are working your dog that you are strategic about the mindset you're creating. Is this a working mindset or is this going to be a more calm mindset? It depends on the goals that you're going to have ultimately with your dog. So have a strategy about it when you're interacting. Your dog will never be the dog you want him to be until you are the leader they need you to be. Have a great day. Till the next lesson, we just thank you so much for listening. We hope you gained some value. And again, your dog will never be what you want him to be until you're the leader they need you to be. And we just thank you for your time, and we'll see you next time.